everyone. So today I'm going to be doing the starting over tag. The first person I saw do this was the Bubblegum Princess, and I knew right away that I wanted to participate. So you're supposed to choose 10 products that you would repurchase right away if for some reason you lost everything. And most of you guys know that actually did happen to me. So about a year ago, I survived the Boulder flood, but unfortunately nothing else did. I know I have a lot of new subscribers, so I'll leave that video down below along with what I was able to save if you guys are interested in seeing that. So I thought this was such a fitting tag for me since I know exactly what I went out and purchased right away. Okay, so before I get started, I want to say this was so difficult to go out and repurchase makeup items that I had already owned. So I started out really slow. I actually started with a foundation, a lipstick, and an eyeshadow trio, all of which I had never owned before. I thought it would be a fun way to actually introduce new makeup into my life, although I wouldn't repurchase any of those three. So unfortunately, that method didn't work for me, and I quickly started repurchasing items that I knew I loved. Okay, so the first place I stopped was at Target, because you know you're not running all over the place to Lancome and MAC and Sephora and stuff. I mean, eventually I got there, but Target was a great one-stop shop for things that I needed with socks and shoes and hairbrushes and of course makeup. So the first thing that I definitely needed was a foundation. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. I think the first foundation that I actually got was the Revlon Nearly Naked, and I really did not like that. It left my face really white and chalky. So this is what I got next, and I really enjoy it. It's the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. So mine is in the shade Creamy Natural, and it just is such a nice, flawless coverage, such a beautiful shade. Okay, so number 2 would definitely be the CoverGirl Eyeshadow Trio in Shimmering Sands. I know most of you guys already know about this, but if you don't, you should definitely get this. They are such gorgeous neutral colors, and it was so easy to work with because, you know, every morning waking up in the hotel, I'm definitely not thinking about doing some crazy eyeshadow look, and this really helped to just put everything on and get out the door and get going with what I had to do that day. Okay, so the next couple of things are from e.l.f. I actually hadn't tried anything from e.l.f. before because I don't usually shop at Target, so I'm really glad I did. I found some really nice things. So number 3 is the Contouring Blush and Bronzer from e.l.f., and this is in St. Lucia, so really gorgeous colors and really nice pigmentation. I was actually really impressed by these, and it didn't scream like, hey, I'm homeless over here. So so that was really nice. So that is the blush here. So it has a really nice peach shade to it. And then the bronzer, which sheers out really nicely as well, but gives a little bit of color to my face, which I definitely needed then. Number 4 is the e.l.f. powder brush. I didn't go out and purchase a ton of brushes right away. I actually even used the small little applicator that came with the eyeshadow, but I definitely wanted a foundation brush, and that's what I used this for. So I used it for foundation and for blush. I also got the e.l.f. Kabuki brush over here, which I absolutely love as well. I used this one for my powder and for bronzer. So that was such a great purchase. I actually was using a beauty blender before this, and I haven't turned back since. Okay, so the next 2 things are technically not makeup related, but they're definitely in my top 10 of things that I repurchased. So the first one here is a nail polish. I always love wearing nail polish regardless of what's going on, and this is such a nice shade. I really like purple or gold shades, so the one that I have on now is a really nice neutral shade as well. I like lighter shades, especially during times where you really can't be touching up your nail polish. So this was a really nice one, and this is from the Flower collection in Lavender Me. The next thing, okay, is my Dr. Teal's foaming bath wash, or even the Dr. Teal's salt. But unfortunately, the hotel that I was staying at only had a shower. I was so bummed. So for a full month before I got back into an apartment, I just craved taking a bath. So this is definitely something that I repurchased right when I got into my apartment here. Also, any kind of bath bomb or bath melt, I stock up on these now. Okay, so technically, I guess I have 3 non-makeup items. So once I got back into an apartment, I started venturing out to higher end stores. So the first thing that I definitely wanted was the Lemony Flutter Cuticle Butter. So this is number 7. Years ago, I used to actually bite my nails and didn't take care of them very well. And when I was in the hotel, I could feel my cuticles were starting to get really dry and my hands dry, and I started nibbling at my cuticles again. So I definitely was not liking that. So this has really helped to get my cuticles and nails back into shape. Okay, so number 8 is a lipstick, and the first lipstick that I got, I believe, was a Revlon lip butter, and I liked it okay, but it definitely is not the lipstick that I would repurchase. The one that I would get over and over again is from MAC, and it is in Coconutty. This is a frost shade. It's a really nice golden chocolate shade. So very nice and neutral. I could wear this every single day of my life, and I love the way the MAC lipsticks smell. And unfortunately, this one is discontinued now. I was so bummed when I went into the MAC store and looked at the lipsticks and this wasn't there. So this used to be part of the permanent collection and now it's gone. Luckily for me, they had 2 left, so I picked up both of them right away. And I'm going to be so bummed when I run out of these. Hopefully they will make a return before I get through my second one. And my number 9 is the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I absolutely love this. I never really had a mascara that I really liked before, and I just discovered this recently. So I am so happy to have found this. It has really nice natural bristles. It makes my eyelashes feel really nice and full and long with all of that clumping that some mascaras can cause. So this doesn't do that. I absolutely love it. All right, and my number 10 is the Urban Decay Naked Palette. This was such a struggle, actually. Right when I lost all of my makeup, I definitely wanted to repurchase this right away. But like I said, I had this internal struggle of I don't want to repurchase anything that I previously owned. But every time I saw this, it just tortured me. So I had to go out and repurchase this. So you can see I already have big divots in here. I absolutely love this, and I would definitely repurchase it again and again and again. So those are the 10 items that I chose after I lost everything. I would totally love to hear what you would choose if you were in the same type of situation, if you lost your makeup somehow or some way. Also, I'm going to tag a couple people down below, so look for your name there. I would really love to hear what you would choose as well. Oh, and I'm thinking about doing some more tag videos, so if you have a tag that you'd like me to do, leave that down below. So thanks again for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, baby girl. What are you doing? You want to come say hi? Say hi, everyone. We got you after the flood, huh?